Hello, Sagittarius, and welcome to Positive Light Tarot. My name is Tracy, and I am so happy that you're here with me today. This is your reading for mid-May to the end of May. We're going to focus on your incoming energies and the messages from Spirit. I will list all of the decks that I use in the description box below, if any of you are interested. This is a reading for the whole collective, so please take what resonates and leave the rest. And if you find that it doesn't resonate, that's okay. If you know your birth chart, please check out your rising sign. So let's take a moment to cleanse the space. So I'm going to ring the bell. So you are going to hear a loud bell sound now. Okay, so we're going to start with your energies, Sagittarius, and then we're going to do some tarot cards to get a little bit more in depth with the storyline to see what's actually happening here with your energies. We'll get some spirit and angel messages. We'll tie the whole reading together because always messages do come out at the end as well. And we're going to do your angel number to complete the reading. So let's start with your energies, Sagittarius, spirit, angels, and guides. What are the energies surrounding the beautiful sign Sagittarius? What would you like to share? One there. There's another one. Thank you so much. Excellent. Anything else? All right. Okay, so you've got a few energies here. All right. Okay, we're going to start with the bottom of the deck. Number 23, all tied up. So you could be, just leaving a situation where you were feeling a little bit trapped or feeling as if things were, a little bit, again, like your hands were tied, that you were trying to figure out solutions on how to release yourself from something. It could have been an obligation that you had with some sort of community or with people, or it could have been like a job where you felt you were a little tied up in. Sometimes it's a creative endeavor. Maybe it's it could be an event or something where you were feeling a sense of obligation to, and it was really making you feel sort of tied up. But we also have number 11, cornucopia, which is, of course, abundance. So there, where there is these gateways to transformations coming into play, where there is this sense of abundance, it had something to do with some sort of community or like-minded people that were kind of a group joined together. But you were feeling sort of enclosed with this. You were feeling as if, the path was narrowing. So we're going to find out how you've been able to release yourself from this energy. Because again, the overall energies here is that your gateways and transformations to really opening up a new path for you is something that's very significant. You just have to figure out how to release this. So the energies you got was number 46, which is the thinking man. Again, there's no gender with any of these cards. A lot of clarity here. Number 46, of course, in numerology would be the number 10. So it's the ending of a cycle and the beginning of something new, because we further bring that 10 down to a 1. So this thinking energy could have a lot to do with the fact that we are going to be approaching Gemini season on May 20th. And really that's all about communications. It's also about the involvement with communities around you. It could be religious or spiritual places where, where maybe you've, formed a sense of a group, a sense of commitment, a sense of something, gathering of some sort. But there's a lot of thinking going on here, and it's as if you're really starting to receive that clarity to a situation where you're able to communicate something. That's coming to a close, and then new beginnings are coming into play. Number 44, woman holding heart. Very masterful number here, 44. That might mean something to you as we approach and get through these last 2 weeks of May. So the woman holding heart could very well be your energy. Again, no gender. It's really all about feeling very emotional at this time. So, you've been putting a lot of things into focus. You've really been, almost seizing the moment to really acknowledge something. There's something that you're really taking in, and it's really affecting you emotionally in a very positive way. So you're feeling very grounded with your emotions. We'll get more as we get into the tarot cards. But it's all leading, all of these things are leading you to this number 12, the temple path. The path of where you really feel spiritually grounded, where you really feel like you know where you want to lie your focus, and you are feeling like you're being guided spiritually to the right place. It's a new path that's opening up for you that's going to create a lot of abundance, not only mentally, or physically, but also emotionally. And number 37, the third chakra, which is our solar plexus. This is the sense of really feeling overly confident, really feeling good in the place that you're in. You know, the sun is shining. There's a lot of yellow around here showing that there's very positive movement forward. You're feeling very optimistic in all of the decisions that you're making, and you're feeling very, very connected to this temple path. So let's find out what path you are going on and how you're going to release this all tied up energy. Maybe something, again, that you've committed yourself to, that you're just ready to try and break free from. You know, it's done. It's kind of done what it needs to do, and now it's time to let go. Now, Sagittarius, we have a very important day with the full moon coming into play May 23rd, and it is going to be a full moon in your sign, Sagittarius. This is a great time for transformations, and it is the unveiling of new paths. So this is a great time to kind of close cycles out and start new ones. So let's find out what's happening with this thinking man energy. This is for Sagittarius as we move through the last 2 weeks of May. Spirit, angels, and guides. Let's find out. Anything else? Thank you. All right, got your own card. Temperance. Oh, there's lots of messages here. There's lots going on. You're trying to put a lot of things into focus. So this is how these went. So the first card that you got was the Eight of Cups. Now, the Eight of Cups is really, you know, you are ready to release that energy of feeling all tied up. You're ready to walk away from something that emotionally may not have really been serving its purpose anymore. There could have been some drama going on. And again, it was affecting you emotionally. You've put a lot of thought and focus into it, and now you're ready to move on from it. You realize that it's an energy that must be released, and that, you know, this is something that you've kind of, it's almost as if you've learned the lessons of whatever this was. It was an emotional learning lesson, and now it's time to walk away and leave all of that behind. So again, you're moving in the right direction here. Knight of Cups. Knights are all about action. Now, the Knight of Cups, cups being a water sign, is to do with our emotions as well. So the Knight of Cups, again, no gender with any of these cards. Cups is a watery, so it could be Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, if that means anything to any of you. Now, Sagittarius, you could be on the cusp of Scorpio, so this might resonate with you as well. The Knight of Cups is like an offer coming, something that's of an emotional aspect, you know, and it could be, again, trying to gain that focus. You're walking away from something that emotionally was no longer working for you. You're really, really fine-tuning everything and getting the information that you need to get more clarity. And there's this offering, some sort of offer of love. So somebody could be offering you some sort of a commitment. Or it just could be that you are on an emotional journey where you've just been really, again, and I'm feeling like it's more of an emotional journey because you're walking away from one aspect and moving into something new. You are blending everything in your life harmoniously together. You've got number 14, Temperance. This in the major arcana is you, Sagittarius. So a lot of your energy is coming through in this card. I think you are going on an emotional, spiritual journey. And I think that this is you really understanding the formulas needed in order to blend everything in your life together. So if you've really been trying to figure out how to maintain some sort of balance with your clarity and information, so your mental faculties, your physical, your and you know, your emotional side, this is all kind of blending all of that together. And then Judgment, number 20. So you are going through a whole new revisit and renewal period here. This is almost as if you are going through a great sense of enlightenment. If you look at all the purple around this card, it is enlightenment. So your crown chakra is really open right now. You're really trying to figure out how to align everything in your life to create that balance. Judgment is about revisiting things sometimes from your past. It could be you somewhat judging your own actions and judging the things that you've done in the past. That's why you're able to open up and really be able to emotionally leave something behind so that you can open those doors to a whole new energy. There's new energy coming into play for you. So let's find out with this woman holding a heart. Let's find out what's happening there. Spirit, angels, and guides for a woman holding a heart. What would you like to share? Thank you so much. Anything else? Thank you. All right. So you got some nice cards here. Princess of Swords. So there is a message that's coming into play here. And again, it has to do with you really putting a lot of thought and getting that focus and clarity about something. Like I said, on May 20th, Gemini season does start. So the sun is moving into the sign Gemini. Gemini is all about community, neighborhoods, friends, groupings. I believe that you will receive a message, something that is emotionally going to give you that insight that it is that you were searching for. You're very curious. You're curious about something. And again, it's like you're just waiting on this information. But I think that you're going to really see that information open up for you around the 20th of May when Gemini does, when the sun does come into Gemini. Two of Cups, this message is coming and it could be something to do with a partnership. So Two of Cups can be, again, a love relationship. It can be platonic, like friendships. It can be family members. It can be even business. It can be partnerships in business, colleagues that you work with. It can be anybody who is like-minded, has the same values and trust and integrity as you. It's almost like soulmate energy, and you know, there's a lot of love and emotional support here with this Two of Cups. Hence why this is clarifying that woman holding a heart. You really are feeling spiritually grounded, and if this isn't a person in your life, you are really on this spiritual path where you're really connecting to sort of a whole new version of you. So there's lots of transformations taking place. And again, the significant time to really feel these transformations is going to be May 23rd, when that full moon in Sagittarius comes into being. It's times where where we really feel as if we are shedding that old skin of ourselves and stepping into a whole new version of who we are. We're discovering things about ourselves and making small adjustments that actually embrace the bigger shifts that are coming into play, because there is a whole new transformation, of course, that's really going to be filled with excitement, because Sagittarius, you're the adventurer. You're about excitement. You're about knowledge and exploration. And I really believe that that's coming into being for you on an emotional level. Three of Cups is a celebration. Again, you know, you've got a community here, a community where you're really feeling a sense of abundance, but something you were committed to was just making you feel a little bit trapped. But there is a celebration here. I think you're going to break free, because I think what you were looking for here was clarity, and that clarity is coming through in the next 2 weeks. There is going to be a beautiful celebration where you are going to, you're really going to bask in the sunshine. Look at all that yellow here. This has a lot to do with that optimism, and it has a lot to do with that third chakra, feeling very confident, really feeling like you're moving forward in a positive way emotionally. Because how can you not be when you're working towards this beautiful temple path? So let's find out what this temple path is. I think you'll be celebrating this new version of who you are. Spirit, angels, and guides, what would you like to share with temple path? This is for Sagittarius. All right. Oh my goodness. Okay, that's the last one. Wow, you got a lot of completions coming into play. And again, that comes in with that full moon energy, really manifesting the things in your life that you want to release and close cycles out to, so that you can begin begin something new. 10 of Wands, this is definitely Sagittarius energy, very much so. It's, heavy weight, feeling like heavy weight is on your shoulders. And again, that could be why you're feeling that all tied up. But with the 10, it being the number 10, the nice thing is that you're learning how to release these burdens. You're taking the weight on of everybody else, and it really makes it hard to make your way up those stairs if you've got all these burdens weighing you down. So you have to figure out how to release those burdens, and you are going to figure them out, because you got this 10 of Cups. So again, after some sort of difficulty where you may have been feeling, again, a sense of being trapped, you feel a sense of joy and happiness here, because you are releasing those burdens and you're closing out that cycle of your life. You're bringing in happiness, joy, and fulfillment. This is happiness after some sort of a little bit of an upheaval. You've been going through an emotional withdrawal here by walking away from something, and now you're opening up the doors to really allowing the universe to bring in all of that happiness. Look at all of this yellow, beautiful energy of positivity surrounding you. Again, your solar plexus, which is your confidence, is really starting to shine shine through, and you're feeling very motivated to move forward towards your happiness and fulfillment, figuring out what that is, because again, you're going through a whole new rebirth, and that rebirth and renewal is really setting you up for success with your temple path. Ace of Wands, this is all about a new inspiration or a new opportunity, something that you're very passionate about and empowered to move forward with. It's like an offer of something that you've been that you really feel as if you want to put all your heart and soul into this, because it's something that you've been really wanting. And this new opportunity is helping you release those burdens and heavy weights, because it's bringing in a whole new sense of happiness, a whole new direction. And it's filled with sun energy. Look at that, number 19, the sun. Wow, you've got beautiful positive energy here. If you have been doubting something, maybe a direction that you're going, or you've been wondering what, should I be going down this path, or should I be releasing this energy? The sun energy points to yes. It's the time to say yes. It's the time to really master the art of positive thinking, and not only just think it, because our thoughts do become reality. We can manifest our thoughts. Make sure that you are really striving to keep that positive energy flowing. So you're full of confidence here. Third chakra, Archangel Chamuel is here to tell you that your third chakra is so aligned right now that you can feel a sense of can do. I can do anything at this point. I am feeling very motivated. Oh my goodness. And uplifted right now. And you got two very powerful cards here. No wonder you're feeling this sense of confidence, Sagittarius. So with number 10, the Wheel of Fortune, look how many 10s you have. You have the 10 of Wands, the 10 of Cups, and the Wheel of Fortune, number 10. 10s are a huge, huge indication and a huge number for you. If we look at the first card here, the thinking man energy, no gender, number 46 is also the number 10. So again, think of that as a very auspicious number for you. We have on May 18th, the Day of Miracles, and that's when Jupiter and the Sun conjunct together. They don't conjunct, they unite together. They are together to really bring in very auspicious and very fortunate energy. It's where you, again, we were just saying, you have this confidence about you where you are ready to just take on whatever you need to, and feeling very much like everything is going to work in your favor. You're taking risks. You are seeing that there are so many possibilities that await for you, and you aren't going to sit back and just wait for them. You are going to make them happen. So May 18th, keep that as a day of a lot of good fortune for you. You not only got the sun energy, but you also got the Jupiter. So the 10, the Wheel of Fortune, is ruled by Jupiter. You got both of those cards in your reading, meaning that day is definitely going to be very, very, very lucky for you. Chapters are closing for you. Again, cycles are starting to close out. And again, you're going to start seeing that around the 23rd of May. And you're going to see that you have all the tools to really bring in and manifest all the things that you want. Talking about manifestation, you're ending a cycle and you're beginning a brand new, good, very much fortunate aspect to your life. The Magician, endless possibilities here. You have so many tools that are at your disposal here, and you have the capability of really feeling a sense of magic in your life right now. You, again, have a very powerful energy, and you are ready to expand into totally new realms. Whether this is a spiritual journey that you're going on, or a physical journey that you're going on, emotionally, you're feeling very grounded and ready to move forward down your new path. You are bringing in all of this positive energy, and all of these positive intentions are being set as you set those on the 23rd of May. Again, closing chapters in your life and bringing in new ones. You are really starting to step into a new version of you. You are experiencing yourself on a whole new level. This is a very, very much a revelation and a personal transformation that you are going through that's bringing about much success and happiness. So let's find out, Sagittarius, what it is you need to surrender to. There's always something in life we have to let go of, or we have to be reminded that we must continue down a path. So let's find out what it is. Spirit, angels, guides. For Sagittarius, what does Sagittarius need to surrender to? And let's see, I think there was two. So the first one, surrender to the beauty of the natural world. Well, the natural world is that temple path. It's being one with nature and really feeling guided by its existence. It's taking a relaxing break and spending time in nature. Replenish yourself by feeling the beauty and the ecstasy there. Because there's nothing that will fill your inner resources more than being in the natural world, even if it's just going for a beautiful walk or for a hike and really experiencing all the magic that surrounds you, just from our environment alone. You're going to surrender to success, surrender stress. No more stress. You're relieving that stress. That's that 10 of Wands there, right? You're releasing that stress. Take a few deep breaths and exhale the tensions you've built up in your body. Let the stress go as you come back to your center. So really taking some time out to meditate. Really, again, be one with nature, where you can really feel the essence of your spiritual guides there helping you and guiding you down this new path of revelations. So now let's get your angel card. Let's find out what that angel card is, what they would like to share with you. It's a message specifically from your spirit guides. I'm going to put those ones back because they just slipped out. They didn't really come out. So let's try that again. Spirit angels and guides, what is the message you'd like to share with Sagittarius? What is that message? Thank you. And you got number 6, celebration. There's lots of celebrations coming into play here for you. Just like that 3 of Cups. So something will be celebrated here. And again, I think it's this temple path. It's the path, this cornucopia. It's the gateways to your abundance coming into play. You've had a lot of patience. You've been waiting a long time for this, but you've put a lot of hard work and effort into this. You've been on an emotional and spiritual journey, and now you're almost at that peak where you're ready to enjoy the fruits of your labor. All of this effort that you've been putting into yourself and really taking that time out to rediscover who you are. You are at that time for celebration now. There could be celebrations going on around you as well in the midst of love, on the realm of love. So some of you could be celebrating some milestones, some birthdays. You could be celebrating promotions, any sort of successes where you feel like you've leveled up. You are going to be celebrating these successes, and the spirit and angels, your spirit and angels, want you to know, enjoy and bask in this beautiful celebration because it's very well deserved. So let's tie the reading together. So let's find out what the main messages that spirit and angels would like to share with you. This is for Sagittarius for the last 2 weeks of May. What would you like to share? Any other messages? Thank you so much. And I think that we can probably, oh, there we go. We got the one more. All right. So you got 9 of Raphael. These next 2 weeks are very powerful for you. All your wishes are about to come true. So don't underestimate anything in your life. Anything is possible. So, don't downplay anything. Wish for the stars. Make a wish. Dreams become reality. A joyful time of life. The 9 of Raphael. That's a very important message. There's something to be celebrated in that card alone. The 8 of Gabrielle. It's a great deal of activity. So there's lots of movement happening in these next 2 weeks. Sudden and immediate results. Important communication. So you're communicating the things that you want, whether it's spiritually, it could be through your manifestations or your intentions, or even physically communicating your needs and your wants and your needs to those that are around you as well. But the 8 of Gabrielle is all of these messages, lots of action, lots of movement coming into play. So 5 of Raphael. So everything happens for a reason, and I believe, Sagittarius, that you truly take that to heart, that saying. You have to release regret and embrace the opportunities for happiness. So if you are feeling, if you have been feeling all tied up, maybe your emotions have been all tied up, you need to be able to release that and know that there's a reason why that happened. It was a path that you needed to go down. Embrace the opportunities for happiness and search for the silver lining, because there is a silver lining in all of these transitions that happen and all of these adjustments that we have to make. There is always reasons for why these things happen. It helps to better who we are as a person. So now, to close out your reading, let's get your angel number and the affirmation attached to it. This is, of course, for Sagittarius. We already know that 10 is a very auspicious number for you, and May 18th is a key date to keep in mind. You got 2, so I'm going to read both, And I'm going to start with the one that was on the bottom, and it's the new you. Again, you are going through a whole new you. 9999. The new you is a radiant expression of divine light and love. Embraced by the angels and guided by your own inner wisdom, you are called to step into your full potential and be the shining light you wish to see in others. Remember, you hold the power to heal yourself and the world. Very powerful. You are a light worker. You do shine light on people. You are a light to people. And you got 5555 renewal. And remember, you did get renewal here with that judgment. Your life is entering a phase of expansion and renewal, and it will bring greater alignment on your journey. Shed the shackles that have held you back. If you feel the urge to make a change, trust that it is a sign from the universe guiding you towards the path meant for you. And the path meant for you is the temple path. Again, you are a light to others. So please keep in mind, you've got a lot of synchronicities with numbers. So I want you to keep in mind the number 10. I also want you to keep in mind 9999 and 5555. These are, you've got a lot of master numbers in your reading here, just showing how much spirit is here with you. So if you do see any of these synchronicities, just know that your spirit and angels are there to guide you. They're there to listen to you, and they're there to send you a message. So keep an eye on what is surrounding you when you see these synchronicities as well. This is everything that I have for you today, Sagittarius. I hope that you found parts of this resonate with you. And if you do, please leave comments because I do love to read them. Also, please consider liking, sharing, and subscribing. I appreciate all the love and support. And until next time, sending you love, light, and positive vibes.